By the end of this video, you will learn the value of time and never waste it again. This motivational story will change your life. The alarm clock rang insistently, but Ravi kept hitting the snooze button over and over. When he finally woke up, he grabbed his phone and spent long minutes scrolling through social media. He read unimportant messages, watched short videos, and got distracted by things that added nothing to his life. Time slipped away without him noticing. At school, he barely paid attention to the lessons. Instead of focusing, he doodled in his notebook, played on his phone, or chatted about irrelevant topics. When he got home, he told himself he would study later. But something more interesting always came up. A movie, a TV show, a never-ending conversation. And so, the days passed, and he kept postponing his responsibilities. His parents tried to warn him, "Ravi, you need to take your studies seriously." Time passes quickly, but he always replied, "Relax, I still have plenty of time." One day, on his way home from school, Ravi took a different path and came across an old wise man sitting under the shade of a tree. The man observed him with a calm look and handed him a small golden hourglass. "What is this?" Ravi asked. "A special hourglass," the wise man replied. "But before I explain, let me tell you a story." Curious, Ravi sat down beside the wise man and listened attentively. "A long time ago, there was a young man just like you," the old man began. "He believed he had all the time in the world and always put off his responsibilities. He enjoyed having fun, resting, and avoiding any effort. One day," the wise man continued, "this young man met a mysterious old man who gave him a magical hourglass. He said the sand inside showed exactly how much time he had left to live." The young man looked at the hourglass and noticed that the sand was falling so slowly that it seemed infinite. So the young man thought he didn't need to worry because he had plenty of time. Years passed, and he never cared about his future. He didn't study, he didn't build anything, and he wasted every single day believing that tomorrow would always come. When he finally realized that his friends had moved on, achieved their dreams, and built their lives, he ran to check the hourglass. And to his despair, only a small handful of sand remained. He tried to hold on to the grains, begged for more time, but it was too late. Ravi's heart pounded. He swallowed hard and asked in a near whisper, "What happened to him?" The wise man sighed. He realized he had spent his whole life waiting for the right moment to act. But that moment never came. His time was up before he had done anything meaningful. Ravi remained silent, feeling the weight of those words. Then, he looked at the hourglass he was holding in his hands. "I still have time, don't I?" he asked anxiously. The wise man smiled. "Yes, but time only has value if it is well used. You can still change your story. What will you do with the grains you have left?" At that moment, Ravi understood. He put the hourglass in his pocket and, for the first time, decided not to leave things for later. And although he couldn't recover the years he had wasted, he knew he could build a different future. Now think about yourself. How many times have you put off something important, believing you had plenty of time? Time is the only resource we can never get back. Every wasted day is a day that won't return, and every lost opportunity is a moment that could have been used for growth, learning, or connection. Life moves forward whether we are prepared or not. So ask yourself, what are you doing with the time you still have? How are you ensuring that each moment contributes to a better future? There is still time to change your story, but that decision needs to be made now, before the last grains of sand slip away. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. We truly appreciate your support.